everybody, and welcome. I feel like it's time for another Hair Industry Collective message. And after this, I want to do uh, a hair a hair reading raffle or lottery, so that I could give one lucky sign a more personalized reading. It's been a long time since I've done those on this channel, and eventually I'll get back into it. But the messages that came, they usually last a long time, because when we're going through things, it's not like a quick fix. So chances are you can learn something from the readings that we've already done on the different signs. I got readings for people in like locticians, barbers, and hairdressers. That's how I separated them. And then we have the collective, which is everybody. I was supposed to do students as well, but I kind of forgot hairdressing students. But it's like the workload is too much for me. So that's the reason why I don't try to undertake that mission. But I do bring you the hair collective messages so you can find out what's affecting the majority of you. And so far, I believe they've been very helpful. And I'm feeling a call to check in on the hair industry, to see, we as a collective, so Most High God, please block anybody trying to interfere with these readings, to step in and deliver your messages to we, your children. So if you're not aware of my other channel, Ask God Here, Oracle and Tarot messages, Oracle and Tarot readings, sorry, you might want to check it out. It's a more personal channel where I do like love, family, money, government readings, do men, women sometimes, so I separate the energies so that the messages are even more direct. Yeah, and there's some personal stuff on there as well, talking about my personal fight with the government and the people who are above the government. Yeah, there's a lot on there, and those are the long readings. Then I have another channel called Let It All Work Out. The handle name is at Chanel Green the Blessing. So if you type in either Let It All Work Out or at Chanel Green the Blessing, it should come up. Or I can put a link in the description box of this one afterwards. We'll link to both of my other channels. And we're also on Facebook, where it's an even broader view, but I collect videos from other channels and just post them on my Facebook. Things that are interesting, sometimes funny, sometimes therapeutic, sometimes informative. It's just a good vibe, I believe anyway. So if you want to, I will put the links in the description box and you can check those out at your pleasure. Yeah, but today on this channel, I focus on hairdressing, people who are in the hair industry, because I myself am also in the hair industry. So I feel like it's my business. And I like to help other people who are in the same field as me to become their best selves, or whatever God wants to reveal. Because the last two readings, the last one was about how the government want people to teach Afro hairdressing because they want to be able to tax us and force us to go to school and get degrees, and then they're gonna have a hold on how much money we can make, and it's like they've already had too much control. So I personally feel like nobody should help them to establish an Afro hair school. We have all learned on our own for many, many, many years, and we can continue to do so. We can teach each other, okay? And we can practice ourselves and establish our own techniques. All right, that's how we've always done it. And for the fact that they have made us feel so bad about our own natural hair, they have forced us and manipulated us into hating our skin tone and our hair texture. It's like a big fuck you to say, no, we're not going to help you. Okay? The one before that was talking about, I now see ICE. It was talking about immigrations coming into workplaces and deporting people. So these messages have been giving us heads up as to what is to come. The collective hair industry messages, that is. They've been quite eye-opening, and it's like in the future. So it's like we got the cheat codes over here. We know what's coming before it comes. You know? So let's see what God wants us to know. What does God need us to know? That's the question. Basically, what does God need us to know at this time? Okay? So, let's see. Hair Industry Collective. What do we need to know at this time, Most High? As you know, I do readings, but I only call on the Most High. I do not call on angels. I do not call on ancestors. I don't call on deities. I don't call on gods. I only call on the divine, because my thing is, all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. So, me personally, I want accurate readings. I don't want my readings to be mixed up with anybody's biases. Okay? So I go straight to the source to get my reading. So the information that I'm getting, bringing to you guys, is straight from God itself, because that's the only energy that I call upon. Okay? And that's why I guess they've been so powerful and accurate. So, we got some cheat codes. Let's see. So, okay. Messages in here. Kind of feel this one calling. This one. There's something else, but it's not quite popping out yet. So what I'm going to do is put the box back and start with what we got. And at the end, if it's still calling on me, then I will add it. Okay, we'll check and see what the message is. Because I can feel another deck in there calling out, but it's not showing itself. What does that mean? So it's like I can feel an energy from one of the decks connecting with me, but I don't see which one. So I'm not gonna force it. It's like a hide and go seek kind of energy. Hide and seek. Hide and seek. So I guess that might have something to do with the message that's about to come out. Let's find out. Okay, the subject matter of this part of the reading. Okay, so we have the mosque. Okay, so that's Muslim or Islam holy house. Okay, mosque talk about a holy place, a place that's supposed to be kept sacred, a place where the godly congregate together. Okay, so let's see what's the message. Now, before I continue, let me check this one. Okay, so the message that we got to come out, considering the mosque energy, we got musician male. So I was hearing arrangement. Okay, somebody's arranging something, because musicians, they arrange music, and the male energy is a go-getter energy. Masculine energy is I'm gonna do this. Feminine energy, female energy is I've already done the work, so I'm gonna sit back and receive. Okay, or I expect something to come to me. That's feminine energy. Okay, so arranging, and we got public, club, or society, but it's in the reverse. So something that's made to look like it's public actually is not public. So it's like there's a secret society within a public within a public, let me find the right word, a public domain. Okay, there's a secret society within a public or public entity. So it could be like a public group, but there's like a select few from the group that are called to meetings that the rest of the group know nothing about. Okay, see the underlying issue. So we got healing, government employee. It may not be actual government, it could just be somebody who works for somebody who is in charge. Okay, so it'll make sense in a moment. Let's get all the information that we need, and then we'll interpret. Okay, vaccine, clinic, resources, mayor, hidden message, moving forward, police, government funded, children, surveillance, lawyer, they're getting paid to do it, shadow government scheme, divine authority. Okay, so this feels like good news just at a surface glance, but we're gonna dig in to figure out if it's actually good news. Okay, so within a public group, there's a select few that are on a mission. Okay, so the underlying issue is healing of the government employee. So that's a good thing. Healing government employee. But then we have vaccine and clinic. So it's like staying away from some place that is being advertised as a place of healing, but most likely is not. So it's like there was a trick being played on, I guess, hairdressers or people in the hair industry, because this is a hair message for the hair industry. So there was so the government would be like your boss, okay, whoever is in charge of the salon or the establishment, whether it's like a shop that sells hair goods or a place that sells wigs or whatever element of the hair industry you belong to, the owner of a barber shop, salon. Okay, so we got the healing of the employees, so the little people, the people that actually make the business work. Okay, then we got vaccine and clinic. So a vaccine is like a medicine. A vaccine is something that helps the body to build immune need immune find the right immune system, immunity. So the vaccine helps the body to find immunity against things that are bad for it. In this case, there is a place that's being portrayed as a place that's good for you, but is not. It's being portrayed as a place of healing, where in this case, it could be some place that you feel is going to help you with money or help you to set appointments properly or help you to there's something, some kind of service that's being offered in the hair industry that looks like it's helpful and a good idea, but it is not. Okay, but there are people who know about it, okay, and they're working to help to save people from falling into this trap. Let's read on. So we got vaccine, clinic. I want y'all to be able to see the cards, because on YouTube I can zoom in. So if you want to zoom in, so we got vaccine, clinic, resources, mayor, hidden message, moving forward, police, government funded, children, surveillance. So somebody's watching, somebody's policing the situation. So they know that people need to stay away from whatever element this is in the hair industry, because it looked like it's a good idea, but it's actually a trap. It's a bad idea. Whatever this is, it may be different things in different salons, different hair businesses, but you will know what this is in your vicinity. Okay, vaccine, clinic, resources. So it's some kind of, like I said, resource. It's something that seemed like it's helpful, but it's not. So we got the mayor and a hidden message. So what is a mayor? A mayor is somebody who is basically in charge of like a certain area, right? So whoever in charge of this area, there's a hidden message. And they know the hidden message. The hidden message is that this shit is a bad idea. It's actually meant to harm hairdressers and barbers and people who sell hair products or whatever area this is. You'll know what this is to you. So somebody knows. So moving forward, they will be policing government funded children. So now the government comes in. So actual government, they're paying people to watch. Okay, and children, it come out as children. So these could be like new recruits, Okay, people who seem significant in the hair business, but they're actually like freelance agents for the government. Okay, so they're being paid to watch. Then we got lawyer. So they're getting paid to watch and be like some kind of lawyer. So what do lawyers do? Lawyers basically try cases. So are they using these children? It's like somebody want to start trouble. Okay, let me tell you what I'm getting. As an example, it's gonna be different for every salon, and some cases may be the same, but apply this analogy to your situation. Okay, I'm sorry. So the vibe that I'm getting here is something like this. I don't know what the government, what their ultimate reason is for doing this, but here's what I'm getting they're doing. So there are people hired into the salon, new people, young people who seem insignificant. It could be young people, it could be older people, but whoever they're hiring, whoever comes into the salon, they look like they're insignificant. They look like they're powerless. They act like they really can't do anything. Now it's like they want to create some kind of circumstance where they're getting either barbers, hairdressers, shopkeepers, uh, the people who work on the shop floor in trouble. So it's kind of like going into a supermarket, creating your own setup to fall secretly, of course, and then suing the supermarket, saying that it's their fault. There's something like this going on. Okay, they're getting paid to do it, this shadow government scheme. So whether this is actual government or this is somebody else in power, this is somebody with power for sure, or people with power. So it's like they're trying to suck money or something out of the hair businesses. So it's like a major scheme. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna dive into what more about the scheme. Let's see, because next after the scheme we have divine authority. Let's read on. We got just because, and then they're not really like that. There's some kind of agenda taking place. And it's like a mystical being. And they think it's funny, laughing at the confusion. Well, we're about to clear up the confusion right now because I'm about to tell. Land, meeting place. Yeah. So next we got land. So something is firm. And we got meeting place. And then we got there's method to what appears to be madness. Somebody's just acting because of money and spreading propaganda, news media, so that they can trap people, trap hairdressers and barbers and whatnot. Okay, we got gang member of this underground city or this secret operation. It's dark magic. They're bullying hairdressers, barbers, people in the hair industry. There's a bullying vibe going on. Okay. So we got temple and Jews. So first we had the mosque and now we got the temple. So whoever these people are that's doing this nonsense, they're portraying themselves as innocent and helpful and friendly and supportive when behind the scenes is a whole different vibe going on. Okay, but there's a group of people who see what's going on. So we got temple, Jews, we got adult influencing corruption. Okay, that's what they're doing. They're influencing corruption. So they're coming into your businesses, and it's like they're turning you guys against each other secretly. So it's like there's a saboteur in your salon or your hair selling business, and somebody's behind this. It could be the actual government, okay, but it's definitely government funded. They're the ones that are paying these people who are acting like children but pretending to be adults. They're paying them to watch you and talk about you, lawyer. That's the lawyer energy. Say things about you, bring cases against you, and they're getting paid to do it. So let's look at the scheme. Let's see what God wants to tell us about this scheme. So this could be like a personal fight where you have a rival salon or something, or a rival hair selling or hair product selling shop, okay, that's trying to put you out of business. But it could also be a government scheme, because the government is corrupt like that, okay, especially if they can't monitor and basically dictate, especially if they can't dictate how much money you make in your business and all these things. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is kind of specific to the Afro hair collective community. Okay. It could be the European as well, but I definitely feel like it's directed towards places where Black people are doing well. They're doing hair businesses and they're doing well. So you need to watch out. Don't let people come into your salon, turn you against people who have been supporting you for a very long time. If all of a sudden this new person comes into your salon or into your business and everything start going haywire, then you need to start to take a closer look at that person. And do not jump to conclusions, because what they're trying to do is create chaos. Because as the old method goes, if you divide the people, you can rule them. So when you have a solid team, a solid hairdressing team or barbering team, and this new person comes in and all of a sudden there's like little chit chat going on about how this person is doing this person wrong, and just putting you guys against each other because you're too strong together. You're too strong together, so they have to split you apart. So somebody's sending in saboteurs to create chaos in your salons, in your barbershops, in your hair shops, in your hair product shops. Be mindful, be aware. Somebody don't want to see your business thrive. It could be government or it could be a rival. But it says shadow government scheme. So we're going to take a look at what the scheme actually is. In any case, what I've mentioned could definitely be a possibility. So keep an eye out for those as well, if something different come out as being the scheme here. energy feels weird. Hang on. Something going on right here. Interesting. I want to see. I feel like this card want to be looked at. Let's see what it is. Actor. Yeah, they're doing a lot. You see how many times I tried to split the deck? And look, at the bottom of the deck, looking for new recruits. So whoever this is, they're looking for new recruits. And look, at the other side of the deck, we got pastor. So there's that Musk energy, pretending to be righteous, pretending to be fair, pretending to be innocent. But they're just actors, and they're looking for new recruits. Looking for new recruits. Let me make sure I turn this the correct way. After actor, we got preschool. God's like, they're childish. Okay. Is this the correct way? Yeah. Okay, so shadow government scheme. The subject matter is the underground city, the shadow government scheme, the secret. Okay, underground, something that's not seen. Something underground is something that's not seen, and a city is basically a place where basically it's like a hub or a central point. Okay, so the secret central point, underground city. So it's like on the surface it looks all calm, underneath there's a whole lot going on, and we're about to look into it. Expose, expose. Shit, they want to be dark, we want to be light. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. If you didn't have anything to hide, I'd have nothing to uncover. want to be evil. We want to be good. Do you? And we gonna do us. Okay? Okay. Bitch. Don't start no fuckery. Won't be no fuckery in it. So let's check this card. Came out kind of upside down. Okay. Yeah, so it's meant to be in the upright. Doctor. To doctor something is to manipulate it. You know, change stuff, like change dates, change the words that somebody said, switch chairs around, steal people food from the fridge, uh, set up something to look like somebody been eyeing your girlfriend, one of your colleagues been eyeing your girlfriend or eyeing your boyfriend, or set up something to look like you some one of your colleagues and your boyfriend girlfriend has been like talking and laughing with each other, uh setting up situations where it's like they come around and give compliments to another one of your colleagues and kind of give rise to your jealousies, and you start hating your colleague even though they didn't do anything to you. Just your insecurity, you allow them to take you over, you know, shit like that. Just start shit. They've been doctoring shit. That's the scheme. Let's read on. They're doctoring shit when it comes to the employees. So in your salon, there are people running a scheme to manipulate your team. So whereas you have always gotten along as a team, you may not like each other 100%, but you were good enough at managing your relationship. Because I mean, even in a house where there's brothers and sisters, they fight. So it's like you go to work, yeah, there's little squabbles between you and your colleagues, but nothing so drastic that y'all actually hate each other. It's like you develop a kind of family ship with the people that you work with in the salon. Now there's somebody being sent into your salon or business, okay, your hair business, where you sell your wigs and whatnot, or you sell your makeup and whatnot, or you sell your hair products and whatnot. There's somebody being sent in to create discord where you guys have always been able to manage your uh your disagreements. So if you found lately that there's been more friction than necessary or usual between you and people who you've already grown a relationship with, in spite of you fighting each other, or arguing with each other in the past, or having debates and harsh words to say to each other in the past, then it's people that new people, or at least one person who has come in, who has been secretly going around sabotaging your team, because your team is strong, you get along too well, you make the business look good, you make the business a success, and somebody don't like to see that, so they sent this person or these people in to create friction among you, because divide and conquer is a thing. So do not let anything or anyone divide your team. Guard your thoughts. Guard what you choose to believe, because it's going to break down the salon. You're going to lose money. They're going to lose money. You're going to want to change from where you're working. It's going to disrupt your life in a major way. And whoever sent in these saboteurs, they will have won. Because your salon, your barber shop, your hair shop is no longer as unified, thereby being effective as it used to be. So you're no longer competition for them. I'm feeling somebody's anger. And I feel like it's the person or the group who feel threatened. So this is coming in more like rivalry. And who knows? It could even be the head of the company. So if like you work for a company that has like a franchise. See, like how you got KFC and you got KFC in different places, and there's like a head office for all of them. It's like that head office has its favorites, and whatever branch you are a worthy rival to take the place as the top and the best of all. So you are outshining its favorite. Maybe they have daughters or sons or friends or whatever working for whatever branch is their favorite. And you're making their daughter, their son, or their friends look bad because your team is just so unified, and y'all just make the salon operate and swing so well. Your clients love you. Y'all, even though you fight with each other, you get along with each other. You know how to manage your emotions, you know, and the vibe is just running right. People love to come to your salon. You're hitting the numbers, you're making plenty money for the company, but they don't give a fuck about that. You're outshining my favorites. Whoever this is, they're mad, they're angry. You're too good. You're doing too good. So we need to send somebody in to fuck your shit up so you don't look like you're as good as you are. We need to disrupt that. And that's what's happening. So this is a rivalry kind of event. So watch out for rivalry. Okay? So yeah, they're doctoring the employees. It's a shadow government. See, secret government. So secret boss scheme. Your team is too good. You're too mature. You know? Your numbers are looking quite close to their favorites numbers, all by yourself with no favoritism. You managed to almost reach the top by sheer good work ethics, you know, and good personal control, self-control, you know what I'm saying, and prioritizing the upliftment of the business, the professionalism of the business. You have managed to surpass so many different groups or teams until you almost reach the top. So whoever favorites those who are at the top right now, they fear you. They fear you outshining their best. Well, obviously their best ain't really the best now, is it? Like, duh, you know, but they're not happy. So yeah, so the underlying issue is they're influencing corruption, putting you guys against each other, divide and conquer. They want to fuck up the harmony in the salon so y'all don't work good together. Y'all don't like to come to work. They're just changing your vibration. So you hate coming to work. So your numbers don't look so good. Yeah. And if they can't get you guys to turn on each other, they'll probably turn to your clients to try and turn your clients against your branch. So watch out. Yeah, so influencing corruption. Then we got the laws of the universe. Peace. So it's like, that's all you guys do. You follow divine order. And that's why you're so good. The gang assessment is that you guys are civilized. You guys are civilized. You act towards, it says civilian. Y'all act towards each other in a civilized manner. It don't mean you don't argue with each other. It don't mean you don't hate each other some days, but you know how to discipline yourself. And it's like, it's not that deep. You treat each other more like family than rivals within your own salon. And that's what makes you guys thrive and are in such a winning position. Those who are at the top, they fear your productivity. You're too good. Let's see. So we got hidden entrance. Elders. What are elders? Elders are people who have experience. Elders are people who, they maturity. That's your secret power. Y'all act mature. We got delivery clinic. So that delivers the healing. You know what I'm saying? When y'all don't get along, y'all know how to work it out. We got stagnation, reinstate. So somebody want to put y'all back into a time when y'all were stagnant, y'all weren't growing like you are. So somehow you managed to make even your website look better. She's just better at your branch. So it's like people might leave from God knows where just to come to your branch because it looks so lit. It look lit because y'all know how to get along with each other in spite of whatever disagreements or differences you may have. Y'all know how to behave like adults. So pat yourself on the backs in the meantime and love each other, appreciate each other. And any no new friends. Watch everybody that's new around you. Because either one or more of them are saboteurs. They're not there for your upliftment. They're there to drag your team down. Oh, yeah. So that's the scheme. You're making whoever is at number one scared. You look like you might be number one. And whoever is the boss, they just can't have that. Because like I said, maybe their daughter or their son works for the team. That's number one. You're outshining their people. Even if you're working in one of the branches of their own company. That's how serious this is. And they're very upset about it. Mad thing. All right, so let's see. What's the next message? So this here is my personal deck. I was led to my personal deck to bring you the next message because maybe I don't have the exact cards necessary to convey the message that God want to convey to us in any of my other decks. I'm guessing this one tells it the best, so don't be alarmed by the words that come out, okay, or the names that come out. I'll explain how it pertains to your message, okay. I'm hearing be mindful of clients too. So whoever this hater is, they're sending in clients to sabotage your business, and they're also sending in like, what do they call them people who sweep and they sweep and wash the towels and do the tea? Apprentices. Yeah, be mindful of your apprentices, be mindful of the clients. They're planting saboteurs around you. So you know who's been your team. You know how y'all have been getting along and supporting each other for the longest while. Keep it as that. Any new friends, be very mindful of them. Because unless they get cleared as being innocent, everybody's guilty until proven innocent. Okay? Okay. Okay, so we got money. I'm getting money. Okay? I'm getting money from that. That's the subject matter of this part of your message. Let's see what comes up. It's amazing. I've seen people do readings with I also do it as well. I tried it. They do readings with like actual playing cards with the hearts and the clubs and the spades and the diamonds. Yeah. It's just for you to, you know. So don't be surprised that what comes out here. There's method to God's madness. Seriously? Okay, we got a flipper. Okay, so we still got the money at the bottom of the deck. You know, money, credit, you know. You're shining like a star. All right. So the cards that came out, first of all, let me check, see if they're meant to be in the reverse, interpreted in the reverse. Oh, okay, in the reverse. Okay, so we got one person in the reverse. So this is somebody who is familiar. So there's a name on this card of somebody who is quite close to me. This is my uncle. Well, they're not my real family, I found out later on, but he's supposed to be my uncle. So that would be like the representation of a close client. Okay, possibly male. Then we got a woman stranger. So this would represent like a new client that y'all have never worked on before. Could be just new to you or new to the salon or barber shop or the hair shop. Okay. So I guess these are all the players that, and there's like 5 cards. Then we got, this is my brother. So this is another close one. Okay. So that's 2 close clients and 1 stranger. And then we have God. So this could be representative of somebody who portrays themselves to be possibly a pastor, or maybe they portray themselves to be some kind of a big shot. So this could be like an actual politician, or maybe even a movie star, or but somebody of high repute. So you're gonna feel good that, yeah, such and such came to my salon. I did their hair, when they're actually a saboteur. So don't get too happy about famous people or people of high repute patronizing your business. Don't get caught up in the hype. Okay. And then we have Craig KB. So this is an actual hater. This is a lover turned hater of mine. Okay. So we got 2 close clients, 1 stranger client, somebody of high repute that could is like, if you take a picture of you doing a certain movie star or something here and put it on your website, it kind of up your reputation a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So don't get too happy when this person come in. All right, keep your head on. And then this person is a lover turned hater. So it could be somebody that was close to the business, or like a close client who you no longer were working on or dealing with. They're gonna come back. Okay, so be mindful of old clients that you haven't seen in a long time that finally that suddenly show up. Okay, they've all been hired. So it's 2 clients, at least 2 clients that you work on regularly, 1 new person that you've never worked on, that you don't know them, they're a stranger to you, 1 who is some kind of a high repute person. Okay, and then old client that you haven't dealt with in a long time, like y'all were good and then y'all fell out, and then all of a sudden they're coming back. All right, and it's all about your reputation, your money, your credit, your street cred, your hair cred. Okay, your credit your ranking in the hair industry. Y'all are too good as a team. You're too strong as a team. And those who are on top are fearful of your ability to outshine them. See how God used my personal deck to explain that? I don't have no deck to do anything like that. It makes all the sense in the world why God would. And God has used that deck a couple times in the last couple of days. And I've gotten scared because it's like, this isn't about me. God was like, just trust me. I was like, yeah, I trust you. And then I see why God chose to use that deck to explain the message that it's trying to convey. So the top dog is threatened by your power. Your power to soon outshine them. You got the people at the top of the food chain scared. They're like, oh, hell nah. They're like, listen, y'all need to break that shit up right now. Don't allow them to break up your team. Please, I beg of you. No new friends, y'all. And no old friends wanted to come back in either. Everybody guilty until proven innocent. We got a good thing going here at the salon or this barber shop or this hair shop, this product shop. Fuck a new friend. You're guilty until you have proven otherwise. Okay? Don't fuck with us. Let it. You know they're gonna try a different trick. Fine. Just try and stay on top of whatever bullshit they're trying to bring in. But just know that the objective is to break y'all up because you're too strong together. You're too productive. You're too mature. You're outshining those who are sitting on the throne right now. They don't like it. Said that's how people behave in it. But that's the world we live in. Instead of improving themselves, they choose to expend their resources, their time, and their energy on keeping you small so that they don't have to grow anymore. If they feel like you are in competition or you are worthy competition, you are capable of taking their place as number one, then why not invest all that money you need to pay these people? All these saboteurs, they're getting paid. Why not invest that money in upgrading your skills? Upgrading maybe your salon? Upgrading your wardrobe? Maybe creating some kind of VIP experience for your clients? You know what I'm saying? There's so many ways that they can upgrade their self as being number one already. But that's how people behave. They're too lazy to think about how to grow. So instead of them putting in the effort to grow themselves, they feel that it's so much easier to tear other people down so they can never reach their heights. But that simply means that their stupid ass ain't gonna get no bigger than they are anyway. So they'll be so easy to beat, because if one team can rival their position so easily, anybody else can do it. They're easy to beat. So every time a team look like they can surpass them in being the first, is that what they're gonna do? Find money and find clients and find saboteurs and pay them money to sabotage the rival? So suppose they're like 5 different rival salons, 5 different salons that show capability the capability to sit on the throne next? Do they have the funds to do you see what I'm saying? It's just stupid. If you are happy with being first and you see somebody is capable of outshining you and you notice them to the point where you feel moved to sabotage their efforts, why not be moved the same way to improve your own skills so that you can stay on top? Prove to them and everybody else below you why you are the best. Not the best criminal, the best stylist, the best salon, the best team. How do you improve what you got going on so that you maintain your title of the best, you lazy bitches? How about that? I hate this shit. They're annoying. You are weak and you are lazy and you're not businessmen or businesswomen when you think like that. You are criminals and you are easy to beat in a case like that because you're not focused on your career. You're not focused on the best for the business. You are focused on staying in first place even when you don't fucking deserve it. Because if somebody else can come up with a strategy and business ethics and just different methods of coming and rising up to the top and surpassing you, then that means they are the fucking best. You are not the best anymore. You have stopped growing. Be honest with yourself and stop being a dickhead and a pussy. If you don't want to lose your number one spot, how about you earn the shit by showing why you got to the first spot in the first place? What, you run out of business ideas? You run out of steam? You're too lazy to grow. So you think that it's easier to just pay some people to sabotage other people so that they can't ever rise above you? I hope to God that at least 20 salons start showing themselves as being so brilliant that they could come and take your spot. Let me see if you got the money to pay off enough saboteurs to cut down 20 salons. How about that, you fools? It would be so much cheaper for you to invest in upgrading your talents, upgrading your knowledge, upgrading your products, offering package deals to keep the people coming and saying, yeah, I like this salon because of that. Your little lazy asses don't want to grow anymore. You're lame. That's why this other salon is able to compete with you because you're lame. You've reached some heights, but there's so much more growth that could take place, but you're too lazy to put in the work. So that means you don't deserve to be on top, bitch. You're weak bitches. Men and women, y'all are weak bitches. Horrible businessmen and horrible businesswomen. You're not businessmen and businesswomen. You are simply criminals. You are wannabe kings and wannabe queens. Oh, idiot. Call yourself what you are. The real kings and queens are the ones that you're afraid of, that you're willing to pay money to people to sabotage their business. Weak ass. Stupid. So cycle end wanted to show itself. That's nice. Yeah, okay, so cycle end of these partnerships. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. So these people that they've been paying to do this dumb shit, that cycle is about to come to an end. Why? You run out of money? Or have the saboteurs decided, yo, these people don't deserve this. I don't want to do this anymore. I actually like them. How about that? So your little secret agents went to the salons intending to be their enemy, to destroy them from the inside, and they end up falling in love with the team. Like, I want to stay here. This shit is lit. I could grow so much from here. I could learn so much from here. These people are so supportive. They don't know me from anywhere, and yet they're helping me to grow. At the other salons, nobody help each other. Everybody compete with each other. Bitch. That's how you run a fucking business. You have to be a team. You can't be competing with each other. Compete with yourself. Grow. Let your work speak for you. Cunt. At the bottom of the deck, we got mental disturbance. Yeah, so now they're mad. Yeah. You little saboteurs don't want you no more. Oh, you never factored that into the equation, did you? Haters. Take that bomber clad L. Fool. That's what you get. Very nice. Good one, saboteurs. Fuck all that hating shit. You want to get your hair done, you want to get your hair done well. You know these people are good people. You get great service. The vibe is nice. Where the fuck you want to come in and mess that up? Just because somebody pay you 100, 200, 1,000, how much of a money they're paying you? Is it really worth it? And then when you go back to wherever you come from, you go back to the same shithole that it was. Everybody's competing with each other with the way that they dress, the way that they fucking do hair. Everybody's backstabbing each other and all that shit. This rival, this salon team that you feel so afraid of, they don't have that stupid shit going on. They support each other. You should try it. The fuck you come from? You should try that shit. 2 heads are better than 1. 3 heads are better than 2. And 4 heads, obviously. You're a team. Show us why you deserve to hold your crown. Don't try to cut somebody else's head off so they can't even wear a crown. If you see yourself as such a winner, prove it. Show these other people beneath you why they're beneath you or why you're up there. Star team. Who is afraid right now that you might be removed from your high place? Bumbleclad. Fuck you think this is the Wild Wild West? That's why they have hair shows and shit like that. You really want to keep your crown, then fucking start some hair show shit where y'all get to show your stuff and strut your stuff and earn your title. Bumbleclad, you want to fight people like that for? This is the hair industry. It's not that serious. It's about creativity and talent. It's not about crime. Shit. Fuck y'all take this for? We get paid to make people beautiful. We get paid to make people feel good about themselves. If that's not why you're a hairdresser or a barber, then you're in it for the wrong reason. The most rewarding thing about being a hairstylist or anything to do with the hair industry is the way that we make people feel about themselves. Because that love that they grow for themselves because of our care for their hair. The way we care for their hair and make them look good, it makes them feel good about themselves. And then they want to then spread that love to us who made them look that way. It's rewarding. It's more than money. I mean, the money is wonderful. But it's a feeling that the money can't even give you. And that's how you get reoccurring clients that they don't even with nobody else because your chemistry is so good. The conversation is great when you come. You leave looking like a fucking star. You know what I'm saying? You enjoy yourself when you're there. The people, the other team workers and whatnot, they all get along. Even if they got their little thing, it's nothing too big that makes the salon look unprofessional and shit like that. It's just life. You know what I'm saying? So now your clients start to feel like a part of the family. That's the kind of environment that you need to create for you to keep having clients coming back. You shouldn't have to beg your client to come back. You shouldn't have to book them in for their next appointment. They should love your service so much that they want to come back and check you by the time they start looking at themselves and they don't see the beauty that they left your salon with the last time. They're like, oh my God, I need to go to so and so because shit, I need them to fix this shit. That's how you know that you're the king. That's how you know you're a queen in the business. You don't crown yourself and try to chop off other people's head to make them not able to wear a fucking crown. Are you dumb? You're in the wrong line of business, bruv. You're supposed to be in the army with them kind of mindset. Not the hair industry. Shit. Tactical shit. Fuck you take this far. I need to stop that. Use that money and improve yourself. Improve your surrounding. Do some good things for your clients. Earn your ranking. Look at that. You pay your saboteurs to go in and sabotage them and they end up falling in love with the subject. They're like, I like you guys. I like it here. I don't want to hurt you guys. Oh, Houston, we have a problem. It's a good reading. I'm liking this. Oh. Okay, so the subject matter. Oh, we got adultery or infidelity. Now, what is adultery in relation to this here industry collective message? So adultery is when somebody's with somebody and they go outside and share their love with somebody else. Just like God was saying, like those who partnered up with the current number one team, they've gone and fallen in love with their bumbleclot targets and shit. So now they're giving their love to people that they're supposed to be hurting. It's like, yo, you weren't supposed to go there and love it there. You weren't supposed to go there and want to stay with them and allow them to help you to grow. I sent you there to fuck them up. Like, but they're actually cool there. I like them. Shit, my family at home isn't even as supportive as they are. In my life. I am not running that. I want to stay. That's basically what's going on. So, yeah. And that's the reason why they are a worthy potential holder of the crown. It's their work. It's the way that they deal with each other. They got the right formula. That's why they're worthy of taking your place. So what are you going to do to improve yourself and your team? Upgrade yourself and your team. Don't try and hurt somebody else. Learn something from them. Shit. Ask the saboteurs what the fuck make them want to even stay there. Go learn something. You should try being nice to each other. Try treating each other like family. You're building a business together. Don't compete with each other. Unless it's in a healthy way. Compete with each other with the intention of growing from each other. Shit. And then y'all become the two best salons. So now people got choices. Because you're only one person, you can only do so many heads in a week. There are a lot of heads out there that need professional attention. The saboteur say, yo, deuces, I ain't coming back. I like it over here, actually. You want your money back? I can give you your money back. They said, that's dead, bruv. I am not sabotaging this. This shit is beautiful. I see why you're scared of them. The underlying issue is missing you. Guide them, don't control them. You see, that's what they do there. They're like, I like how they move. I'm gonna miss y'all. That's what the saboteurs are saying. I'm gonna miss y'all because over here they guide you. They don't control you. They don't talk to you like your enemies. They don't talk to you like you're beneath them. Even when it's the manager talking to you, they talk to you as if there's a familiarity. They give you control over yourself so that you can control yourself. Because why should I have to treat you like you're my child? You're an adult. This is a business place. This is not school anymore. This is the adult world. They say, I like this. And I'm addicted to it. I love it a lot. So we got physical fight, funeral. They said that shit is dead. This physical fight is dead. I am not doing that anymore. I no longer want to take on the job of sabotaging these people because I actually love how they work with each other. They got my motherfucking vote. So we got tradition, self-harm. So the way that they've been knowing things to go for the longest while, it's only been hurting themselves. This slave master, slave kind of dynamic that people create in workplaces, that shit don't work. As soon as people find something better, them gone. People only allow you to talk disrespectfully to them because they can't do no better, so they keep showing up. And it's not always going to be like that. You need to learn to value the people who are beneath you. As long as they're willing to do what they need to do to govern themselves, there's no need for you to exercise your authority just because you're the manager or the assistant manager. They know what the hell they're supposed to do. They're grown folks. When they really step out the line, then sometimes you have to turn on, yo, don't forget who I am. Yeah, when they seem to be forgetting the power dynamic, then you remind them, but you don't have to always be flashing that shit in their face and making your fucking workers or your other teammates scared of you. You want them to take responsibility for themselves, so everybody in the salon is mature. Like, you know that you can leave as management and know that shit's going to be run right because everybody is self-governing. Although there's a ranking hierarchy, everybody know what they're supposed to do. They're happy to do what they're supposed to do. So I ain't got to worry. That's the kind of environment that you want to create so that people can continue to grow. It creates a nice atmosphere, not only for those who work together, but for the people who patronize the business. They come in and they feel the supportive vibe. They feel the good vibration. So yeah, so the traditional way of doing business, y'all need to stop it. You only need to exercise when somebody's really stepping out of line. Otherwise, nobody even need to know you're the fucking manager. Because when it comes to business, there's a certain level of professionalism that should naturally take place. And if everybody's doing that, then shit, you don't need to know I'm the manager. I'm one of you. Because I don't really want to be feared. I don't need to be exalted. Love me because I treat you well. Love me because I deserve to be loved. Not bow to me because I outrank you. I don't want no credit that's not rightfully mine. If I'm a shitty manager, let me know I'm a shitty manager so I can fix wherever I'm fucking up at. Because I'm good at this part, but maybe I'm not so good at this part, but I'm still the manager, and you should be able to talk to me. Just talk to me in a respectful manner, because as the manager, if I have a problem with you and how you're behaving, because you're bringing down the morale of the salon in some way, I'm going to talk to you, but I'm going to talk to you with respect, not because you're beneath me. I don't need to talk to you like you're worthless. You're not worthless. You're growing. I encourage growth. We all started somewhere. Started from nothing. As long as you're showing that you're willing to put in the effort necessary to bring the best version of yourself to work, then there's no reason for me to even let you know that I am the manager. I don't need to keep reminding you. Manage yourself. Let us all manage ourselves. But don't forget the ranking and pass your place and want to step out the line, because then I'm going to have to remind you there is a ranking hierarchy going on here. And rudeness will not be tolerated. So as long as you're not out of order, there's no fucking problem. We cool. Bump fists and shit. Talk shit in the back where nobody's hearing you. Shit. We are a family. We're a salon family. And that's how we win. We are a team. And when you leave from here, you will have left from here as if you were in a college. You will have grown so much that wherever you go, I know you're going to miss us because not many salons out there operate like this. So yeah, hell yeah, you're going to miss us. But you will have grown so much that you even know how to tolerate the traditional way of doing things with the slave master, slave dynamic. You know how to navigate yourself until you can even get yourself your own salon, because you're not into being treated like that anymore. It's like you've grown so much that you could truly manage yourself, even if it's just a tiny little business. Whether it's mobile or whatever, you will have built the confidence, and you will have learned the skills from each of us in here necessary so that you could become the best type of hairdresser or barber that you can be. What's so hard in being nice to other people? See what niceness got this on? Even people you're paying to hate them and sabotage them, say, yo, you could keep this money. I'm staying over here where the love is at. Love is my religion. Bye. Thank you for watching.